This segment is sponsored by Hospice of Michigan. March is National Social Work Month, a chance to celebrate the significant contributions of social workers across the country. Sue Mueller and Linda Van Portfleet are social workers at Hospice of Michigan, and they join us now to talk about why they chose to go into social work and the special demands of the job when you're dealing with hospice patients and their families. Welcome to both of you. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Start by describing the work of a social worker in general, minus the hospice piece of it. What do social workers do?
Let them to take that.
Social workers are faced with a wide variety of challenges, but one of the beauties of the profession is that you can practice in so many different settings. Hospitals, hospices, schools, the Department of Human Services, many settings provide opportunities.
When it comes to providing care for hospice patients and their families, I know people say to you probably every day, oh, that work has to be so difficult. I mean, I think social work is difficult in any setting, but truly when you're working with people who are facing end of life and their loved ones, it's tough work.
I think we're really fortunate because we are really generally appreciated for what we do. I always acknowledge the fact that nobody ever really wants us walking through their door.
Yeah.
But if we're needed, we're probably pretty good folk to have around. And so I think that is, for us, we're just very, very fortunate. We're as appreciated. Not all social workers are in their profession. Describe
a little bit about what you do for patients and families, I might add, right? You're not just there for one side or the other.
Well, I'll tell you something that just happened over the weekend, which is very special that I've actually been working on all morning. We have a young patient that has an opportunity to go to an event. I have to be pretty general. And we're able to, we have some quality of life funds, so we're able to get a hotel for them and backstage passes, and just making a very special event. That's something I've been able to do, so I'm very fortunate.
But really, I mean, that is a beautiful example, but a lot of what you do is a little closer to the ground a lot of times, right, so to speak. You really wrap yourselves around the whole family and their needs.
That's correct, and we try to focus on whatever is important to the patient and their family during the time that hospice is involved with them.
One of the things I thought was interesting when I was reading the materials that you guys provided to me is also you care for your team, right? You're kind of you're involved with your team as well, which is something that I never thought of before, but the needs of everybody working in that particular setting are great.
This happened just recently, and I probably was the one that wrote that, but one of our aides, these wonderful aides that are in the homes 2 or 3 times a week. They have the most intimate relationship with the patients. When that patient dies, that's really, really hard. For most of them are young, and so I'm there as an emotional support for them too, because it's tough for them, and we're here for each other.
Describe how you enter into the life of the patient and family, kind of how it works that the social worker becomes involved.
Well, when a person has hospice care, they have a multidisciplinary team, which includes the nurse, a nurse's aide or home health aide, a social worker, a chaplain, a physician who oversees their care, and then a team of volunteers that are available. So when someone first comes onto hospice care, they have the opportunity to meet all of those people if they agree to it. And we see the patient and family periodically throughout their involvement and focus on whatever they want to focus on.
Yeah. Well, it's tremendous work that you do, and we appreciate you and really value it a whole bunch. So thank you for being here to talk a bit about it. And for more information, you may contact Hospice of Michigan. We put all their information on our website. Just go to wzzm13.com. You'll find it there.